Apollo might mean a lot of things. It could imply that he's saying he's a music god, as per Apollo, the son of Zeus and Leto. This is what sticks the most because he calls himself a god on the song Airplane Mode.
And I put money in safe keep. Very impatient, be on time when you pay me. Very evasive when they hating what they see. Maybe a nation.
Okay. This song is a very, very, very lovely song. Like over some really soulful, choir-like instrumentals, he celebrates his achievements so far and coronates himself. The feature to D Smoke, from Inglewood, California. His verse was very, very simple but organized and very, very strong. I think possibly he had the strongest feature on this album. Ogini take my soul, man. Wait, hold up, man. I heard it, man. Ogini take my soul. You can have it. Ogbeni Kuleto now. What it come? But on a more serious level, though, like this is a body bopping, danceable song, man. I love the bold Southern African type of drums that play on the chorus of the song. While the concept was decent, even though I expected more. On this song, he talks about being consciously hypnotized and manipulated by a female at a party. I'm gonna take my soul. Yeah, I think I heard this song before the album came out.
She the cost for Allah for area. Someone come save me from Delilah.
This song, it might just be a sequel to the previous song, like realization of the vice of being manipulated. He called her Delilah, which means that she's suppressing, or she has the ability, or she knows how to suppress his strength to maybe focus on achieving his goals. I don't know if that made sense. Awesome production, man. I like the flutes, which is very, very easy to pick out, but also the bells, or was it gongs? I think gongs or bells, which tingled cohesively with the bold drums. I'm a sucker for this kind of sound, man. This thing guitar. Excellent organized production. I really mess with this song too. Like, dope song so far, man. It's a dope song, man. This is my shame. Like, it's funny. Like, this song is my favorite song on this album, and it's titled "Favorite Song." Like, disco and pop can't lie, man. I'm a proper sucker for that fusion, man. Like, I was really happy with the way he pimped up the 80s, man. Kudos, man. Kudos to the production. Yeah. I think we heard the song. We heard song.
Can I have just one more dance before you leave?
It was one bad beat, man. This song is just like lover boy talk, man.
Ever since I got my first hit song, they've been jealous. Silly ass broke ass niggas. But since I got fame,
this song is just about like nonchalance, like developing a thick skin towards haters. That's basically his own style of keeping it real. He also gives props to Olamide and ST.
All the pleasure and the wahala, it be like say I don't die.
He says like he doesn't really care about the negativity on the previous song, that is on the lifestyle song. This song denotes like the bad energy gets to him sometimes.
You don't feel alive, there's no more life.
It was not a bad song, but it was one of my least favorite songs to hear. Like, I just didn't like it. It was somehow for me, man. I think on this interlude he was addressing a loved one here, like who refused to embrace growth, possibly because of a certain pain the person is holding on to. Like, I can't figure out who it is, but I definitely can relate because I was in a similar position not too long ago.
Am I only a dreamer?
You know, like one thing I loved here was like how the production, especially at the beginning, matched his content. Like, even if he didn't say anything here, the first thing that comes to mind is serenity, dream. Like, though I didn't like it as much when like drums was later added, because how can you be dreaming dreaming like if you're dreaming rather, like it's supposed to be like, you know, smooth like ball bearings, man. Shout out to Chino actually. Like smooth like ball bearings. Well, here he was talking about like getting hopes, like longing for a female who is playing mind games with him and might be digging someone else.
The life I live comes with enemies.
The way he grabs hooks like crazy, man. Song, man, solid song. Good verse from Olamide too. Like here, Fireboy was talking about being a little bit more introverted, so as not to suffer the consequences of too much closure. I think Olamide might be dissing someone in particular, though. But make I no shake table. Like good, very, 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 very good sad vibes on the hook, man. Like even though now that's he talked around, man. Like that's just the magic he can create with just sheer feelings, man. Like here, he was talking about trying to let go of the person he was possibly talking about on the Dreamer song. Like even if it's hard, I guess he was just tired of dreaming. Now what? Now what? Like this guy, he falls in love whenever anybody sways hips, man. He's always falling in love, like for the wrong reasons, man. Like I'm suspecting you, Fireboy, man. Booty warrior, man. Like anyway, Sha, like people really like Sade Gone. Like how many songs for Sade now?
It's a Friday feeling. We don't need it.
Okay. Good song. It's about like end of the week partying. Like even the sound, like you already know what he's going to talk about, man. Like regret, man. Like I mess with that type of tribal type of production, man. Like that sounds like the choir on the chorus or something. I'm really mess with it, man. This song is a nostalgic song, like longing for a female in his past who they shared something intimate in the past, but are no longer an item because of his mess ups. Like even like when the beats played out, like you saw how you already knew that he that it is something regretful that he's going to talk about. This is sick, man. This is sick. This is what I'm talking about. Oh. Man, oh my god, man. Oh my god. Like, why didn't he just add drums to the grunt at the beginning and continue with it? Like, that could have been next level, man, with this beat making thing. Honestly, it is still next level, but it could have been next level. That's not to say like the beats that came after wasn't dope, but the producer really missed a big opportunity, man. The song is self-explanatory.
That I was not a lonely man. Tell them that I live my.
Like I really like the way he talks in the background, man. Like they everly bust my brain. Like here, I was talking about like legacy, what he wants to be remembered for, like after his demise and the rest like that. Comparing this album with his last album, like it is evidently more longer and less innocent. Like most of his desires, where he talks about love, were a lot more erotic than the previous. He went from like teenager to adult within a couple of months, man. I'm trying to put my hands on the strongest elements of this album. Like there were just so many. The production, it was exceptional, man. Who's a better producer than Fields right now in the whole of Africa, man? Very hard question, man. I love the experimentation with the different sounds, even though Afrobeats and pop were two of the most reoccurring. There was the rhythm too, the feeling also. Like a solid 3 to 4 aspects competes heavily with themselves, man. The message too was plain, easy, and simple. As this genre is known for more for the other aspects, but it doesn't mean content isn't important. The hooks too, even if they weren't the strongest in content, he created magic with with the feelings. One good thing again that I liked about this album was there was a lot of standout songs, man. Like no track in particular was heels above the rest. glad with where Nigerian music is going right now, man. Like for me, I felt like the last decade was a mess. And I'm not talking about Nigerian rap or like God no, like Nigerian rap is still very, very terrible. But I'm talking about the singing part. Like yeah, lots of very, very good singers now. There's Fireboy, there's Terry, there's Omale, there's Joe Boy, there's plenty, and apart from the old heads that held it down the last decade, like Bonner Boy, Adekunle Gold, Simi, Tiwa Savage, Whiskey, they're just very, 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 very plenty dope artists now. What I can say is that we just gotta give this man his props, man. He's here to stay, most definitely, man, most definitely.